All right, today we're diving into something pretty special. It's an event that used to be a straightforward car showcase, but now it's basically a window into our future. So let's get into it. The incredible reinvention that is the Japan Mobility Show.
I mean, this one statement really says it all, doesn't it? This isn't just a tagline, it's a full-on declaration. They're telling us a new era is here.
And the scale here, it's just massive. We're talking over 500 companies jumping in. And you've got to understand, this isn't just the usual car manufacturers. No, this is a huge gathering of the brightest minds, the thinkers, the builders, the dreamers, from pretty much every corner of tech and design you can imagine. So, the big question is, how did this all happen? How does a classic motor show completely reinvent itself? Let's dig into that transformation, because it's really a story about the rebirth of an event into a true festival of ideas. And wow, the difference is just striking. You know the old Tokyo Motor Show? It was great for sure, but it was all about cars, laser-focused. The new Japan Mobility Show just smashes those old walls down. It's become this amazing stage where AI is practically shaking hands with art and robotics is getting up close and personal with human curiosity. And that really forces us to redefine what mobility even means, right? It's not just about getting from point A to point B anymore. Not even close. At this show, mobility is this huge idea that flies, that sails, that dives deep into the ocean, and it connects us in ways we're really just starting to wrap our heads around. Okay, so how do they make all this feel real? Well, they've created this incredible, immersive experience. Let's step inside the Tokyo Future Tour. Think of it as a time machine, and we're setting the dial to the year 2035. So this tour is broken down into 5 different zones, and each one gives you a glimpse into a different part of life in the not-so-distant future. You start with the big stuff, new ways to travel on land, in the sky, and at sea. And then you see how that tech completely reshapes everything else, our cities, how we enjoy the outdoors, and even how we create things in a future design factory that's all powered by AI. The future world part of this is just spectacular. I mean, seriously, try to picture a city skyline, but it's not just buildings. It's filled with personal flying vehicles zipping around, and at the same time, deep-sea exploration vehicles are making the bottom of the ocean feel as accessible as, say, your local park. Okay, now let's walk into the Future City Life Zone. You've got those iconic, neon-drenched streets of Tokyo, right? But something's different. The constant noise of traffic, it's gone. Instead, you've got these autonomous shuttles just gliding silently by. It's all part of this super connected city. It's calmer, smarter. But here's the thing. The show makes a really great point. To really get where we're going, you have to appreciate where we've been. And that brings us to the Mobility Culture Program. This is a flat-out celebration of the passion, the art, and the very soul of Japan's amazing automotive history. Okay, I absolutely love this time slip garage idea. It's like walking through time. You can literally feel the evolution as you go. You start with the raw, roaring engines of the 70s, then you hit the iconic rotary Mazdas of the 80s, you cruise through the digital icons of the 2000s, and then, bam, you're face-to-face with the silent, instant power of today's electric vehicles. And the energy here is just electric. Believe me, this is no quiet, stuffy museum. We're talking live drifting demos, absolutely wild motorcycle stunt shows, and they even have something super unique called the Key Truck Market, which brings all these amazing local flavors right into the middle of the action. It is a genuine party. Okay, so we've seen the future, and we've paid our respects to the past. But who's actually building this future? Let's talk about the people and the ideas, the real engines driving all this incredible change. And you might think it's all the giant corporations, but it's not. The Startup Future Factory is home to more than 150 startups and research groups. These are the up-and-comers, all competing, but also collaborating to completely rewrite the rule book on transportation. This is where the real, raw innovation is happening. So why is this so important? Well, because these startups are tackling real problems. Think about it. Drones that can deliver life-saving medicine to a remote village faster than any ambulance could ever get there. Or smart traffic networks that actually learn your commute and stop traffic jams before they even begin. This is game-changing stuff. And pulling all these big ideas together is the Future Mobility Forum. The chairman, Masanori Katayama, really drives home a key point. This has moved way beyond just being about cars. He says it's now about a responsibility to build sustainable ecosystems that use data to make all of our lives better.
But you know what I think makes this show really special? It's that it's for everybody. It's not just for industry insiders. You've got kids designing their own future jobs at a special exhibit. You have collectors geeking out over a 55th anniversary Tomica celebration. Families can get guided tours. And hey, with over 40 gourmet food trucks, nobody's going hungry. It's a real community festival.
So let's bring it all home. When you step back and look at the whole picture, you realize this show is more than just a collection of cool tech. It's a powerful statement about creating the very future of how we move.
When you boil it all down, this is the place where pure imagination meets groundbreaking innovation. It's where art meets science, and that line between brilliant engineering and beautiful sculpture gets really, really blurry.
And ultimately, it's where all of this incredible tech and creativity comes together for one single reason: to help all of us learn how to move smarter, cleaner, and with more freedom than ever before.
And make no mistake, this isn't science fiction anymore. The ideas, the tech you see here, it's being built. This future isn't just arriving, it's happening right now.
And that leaves us with one last really important question. The tech is moving at lightning speed. The vision is laid out for us, but the choice is still ours. So, how will we choose to move with it?